Welcome to the Afghanistan Spatial Data Center. In this segment, I will be talking about a village inspector. My name is Dr. Emmeline Hagen, and I'm the iMMAP Disaster Risk Reduction Program Lead. The DRR program is a USAID-funded project in which the ASDC is the data dissemination segment. A settlement inspector can be found in every interactive map. Similar as a statistics tool, it functions in each map and is quite powerful. So let's open up a simple map, let's say in the baseline data. When this map opens and slowly loads, you will find the settlement inspector next to the statistics and the finder tool. To activate the settlement inspector, simply click on it and place it anywhere on the map. It will automatically select the nearest village. It's naturally practical when you actually zoom in to find the settlement you're looking for. But let's do this. And a window will open up. The point will automatically move to the nearest settlement. And this settlement has the following name. The language mostly spoken is Dari. It's in the Takhar province. And we estimate that the area size is 14 square kilometers. And there's about 303 people living there. Please note that these numbers are modeled. 303 people generally live in a much smaller area, but it is the range of influence that this settlement has for the hinterland. There might be a mountain range behind it or a desert for which this settlement is the nearest. Hence, sometimes you can have settlements which have 100 square kilometers with only population of 200 persons. That is not unusual. You can resize this window, by the way, a bit. And you can find the following breakdown. About 50% of the people live in rangeland area, 43 persons live in build-up area, 32% of the persons live in build-up area, and 14% live in irrigated land. This data, again, is modeled. They're ballpark estimates, but they can help you to form a picture about the settlement. Here below, you will find the nearby other settlements. For instance, this settlement has 449 persons living in it and only has an area size of 1.1 square kilometer, which probably means that there's a few settlements very close by. Let's go here. The settlement again has 14 square kilometers and 400 people live in it, and has a very pie chart breakdown. From this village, we can click on accessibilities, and we can do that for every settlement in Afghanistan, and we can find information of how long or how far away the nearest road is. Oh, it's actually very close by. It's only 270 meters away, but the airport is more than 4 hours and 8 minutes drive, and the distance is 97 kilometers. The provincial capital is also has the same distance and will take approximately equally long. You will often see that we have the closest provincial capital, which is not necessarily its administrative provincial capital. Same with the district center. We have a district center and its district center. And we have the various information on the health facilities. So the Tier 1 health facility, which might be a national hospital, a provincial, or a district hospital. In this case, it's about 2 hours, 54 minutes drive away. And the Tier 2, which will be comprehensive health clinic, is about 40 minutes driving time away, but it's only 12 kilometers, which implies that the roads are bad in this area. There's a basic health center or a sub-health center, which is only 1 kilometer drive away. These arrows, which you see here, indicate the general direction where this point of interest or emergency facility is located. When we scroll up, we can find information about snow cover. At present, this village is not covered by snow. If there would be snow, it would probably say something like the snow depth is between 25 and 75 centimeters. And in this graph, you can see that in January, there's an average expectancy of snow occurring in this village. And that means the village center point, because as said, a village can have a wide range of influence. For instance, the mountain behind it or mountain next to it can be covered by snow, but the village itself, where the center point of the village is located, will not be covered by snow. In February, you have a high likelihood of snow occurring, whereas in the past 10 years, there was never snow in May, June, July, or September. Let's look at the flood risk. So we have 400 persons, and we can see that of those 400 persons, about 114 live in a 100-year inundation event flood risk scenario. At present, there is in entire Afghanistan no forecasted floods. If there would be forecasted flood, these would be shown in the graph using these colors. We can see the breakdown of flood risk exposure. About 60% live within moderate flood risk areas, 27%, 31 persons live in low forecasted risk areas. Build-up areas, almost half of the village build-up areas lie within flood zones. And then we have a further breakdown of statistics. Let's try this for another village. Let's zoom in. And perhaps we can load the snow cover. I'm currently in the snow cover map, and I will use the settlement inspector tool. I'll click here. And in this village, there's 193 people living there. We're in Badashkan, and there's between 50 centimeters and 1.5 meters of snow. There's a very high likelihood of snow between January and May. That means it's almost guaranteed. Whereas in August, well, even in August, there's a chance to have snow there. The snow depth is estimated very simply by the snow water equivalent. We know the snow water equivalent, and this is averaged for an entire basin. And when it's very fluffy snow or fresh snow, it would have reach a depth of 1.5 meters. So a snow water equivalent of 15 centimeters would result in 1.5 meters of snow, based on the compactness ratio of 1 to 10. Now, if we have compacted snow, we use a ratio of 1 to 5, and that would be approximately result in this case in 50 centimeters. Is there any flood risk in this village? Very low. Only 10 people are potentially at risk of a flood occurring in this settlement. That was it. Many thanks for listening, and I hope you enjoyed it.